brought Adam and said, Adam, what do you want to name these animals? We were made in God's image. The God who spoke the stars into existence, the God who spoke the Milky Way into existence. We were made into his image. And now when we were made into his image, God gave us dominion over the things of this earth, the mountains of this earth, the fish of this earth, the birds and the animals. He gave us dominion, and not so much dominion. He just said, Adam, I want you to reign with me. I want you to name the animals. I want you to take care of the garden. Matter of fact, God provided anything that Adam needed. The trees produced fruit. Adam didn't have to cultivate it. Just the apple just popped up right there, eating good. We were reigning with God, and we were made in his image. But then something happened. The thing that we were made to reign over, we started taking instruction from. Think about this. We were made to reign over the animals, right? Does that include a serpent? So why do we see in chapter 3 the serpent giving instructions to Adam and Eve? We were made to reign over this thing, but now we are now subject to it. Now we are defenseless to it. Now we are taking orders from it. What does this have to do with our life? You were made to reign over some of the things that are dominating your life. The things that you feel are taking over you, the friends that have influence over you, the friends that are telling you not to listen to your parents, the friends that are telling you not to come to church, the friends that are making fun of you because of this, or the people that are that, or that kind of stuff. We were made to reign over, but somehow we find ourselves being subject to those things and listening to the very things that we were supposed to reign over. So then how can we be new if we don't know who we are? How can we be a new creation in God? How can we be new? How can we set goals and achieve? How can we grow closer and walk with God and walk in his image? How can we walk in the path that God has for us if we don't know who we are? You were made to reign. 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 The Bible says you were made in his image. And here's how Satan lies. Can you go back to that Genesis chapter 3? I'm gonna break it down real quick. The slide before this. So the serpent says, do I understand that God told you not to eat from any tree in the garden? It says, not at all. We can eat from all the trees except the one in the middle. And the serpent says, you surely won't die, but God knows the moment that you eat from the tree, you will know what's really going on, and you will be just like God. Where's the lie in that? What's saying? That was a lie. Where's the other lie? Where's the other lie? That you'll be just like God. Why is that a lie? Wrong. Why is that a lie? Come on now. You were already made in God's image. You were already like God. You already had dominion over things. You were not burdened to sin. You were not burdened to death. You were not suffering. You had no worries at all, not a stain on you. You were made just like God. And that's how Satan tries to interrupt your life. I'm giving you something that you can apply to your life. I'm telling you, Satan always tries to misconstrue God's words. He'll tell you that, hey, I know your mama told you not to do this, but I promise if you do it, it's going to be the most amazing time of your life. And then you're going to do it, and then you're going to feel terrible. God will tell you, hey, I know I told you not to do this, not to eat from that, not to go there, but if you do it, I promise it's going to be amazing. And then when you do it, you feel terrible. And it's always a lie. And here in this verse, we see that the lie was, hey, I'm going to make you like God. I'm going to make you powerful. I'm going to make you popular. I'm going to make you cool. I'm going to make you the top of the town. I'm going to make you have 1 million followers. I'm going to make you the person to know and be just like God. And he plays on our self-confidence. He plays on our insecurities. But what I want you to know today is that you were already made in his image. And that you don't have to listen to the things that you already have dominion over. Okay, let's fast forward. That's all. So skip that. Next. So before I shape you, we'll stay there first. So before I shaped you in the womb, I already knew you. Before God put you on this earth, I already knew you. And what I want you to envision, you may not be a prophet, but maybe God has something else for you. Maybe it's a teacher, maybe it's a music player, maybe it's a professional athlete. But before you were brought on this earth, God already had plans for you. Let's go to the next one. So ask yourself, where am I going? Where am I going? The Bible and God has answers for all these questions that you are asking. You're trying to figure out your life, you're trying to figure out what I'm going to do. God already has answers. Where am I going? Here's the answer. God had plans for us before we were even born. He already knows where you're going. So if you have an answer, if you know somebody that has an answer, what do you need to do? Ask them. This isn't rocket science. If you are sitting in class and you don't know the answer, and your friend knows, not on the test, I know y'all don't cheat, but if you're sitting in class and you don't know the answer, and your friend next to you knows the answer, what are you going to do? You're going to ask them. Ask and it should be given to you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door will be open. God says, I know the plans I have for you before you're born. So if you are trying to find out your purpose of where to go in life or what to do, you're trying to navigate a difficult situation in your life, who should you talk to? Talk to God. There we go.